Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Good afternoon, assalamu alaikum, and welcome to Sports Extra. I'm your host Ahmed Nawaz with the latest roundup of sports today. Let's take a look at what we're discussing. First of all, we discuss the ICC Men's T20 International World Cup in the United States of America and the West Indies, which is just days away now. It's going to be very interesting. All teams are geared up. Pakistan team is ready for action under the captaincy of Babar Azam. We're going to discuss the squad as well, the strengths, the weaknesses, what kind of playing 11 should we go for. I think conditions are really going to matter because it won't be, I think, that particular when you talk about USA, but West Indies, it's going to be very particular. You won't have those fast-paced wickets. It's going to be, a bit something for the spin bowling options as well. So it's going to be very interesting how Pakistan go about their options, and especially I think at this moment in time, some prospects are very important. If Babar is to bat at number 3, in the past we've talked about the fact that players around him need to support him as well. That's not happened frequently. So, can Fakhr Zaman be that number 4 who revolves around Babar Azam? We'll talk about that, and then Shadab coming up the order. There are a lot of things that can make sense for Pakistan at this moment. We'll talk about that, then we move on and discuss the FA Cup, where Manchester, I think, finally went red. After a while, it was a United galore. It was a Manchester derby for the FA Cup final. Manchester United beating Manchester City, and it was an exceptional performance. I mean, that goal, absolutely out of this world. So we're going to be talking about that. And also, I think rumours circulating about the change in managers for Manchester United is something very particular as well. But rumours, let me be very clear. So we'll talk about that as well in detail. Time now to introduce our guests. First of all, in studios, we've been joined by sports expert Mr. Malik Usman Ahmed. Assalamu alaikum, sir. How are you?
Walaikum assalam. I'm doing well.
Thank you very much for joining us. We've also been joined by sports expert Mr. Ali Mehdi. Assalamu alaikum. How are you, sir?
Walaikum assalam. I'm very well.
Thank you very much, gentlemen, for joining us. Now, Usman, particularly when we talk about Pakistan, and we talk about the World Cup coming up as well. We've discussed the conditions. We finally have a squad that has been given a face as well. How would you go about proceedings? Because right now the primary task is that Babar Azam has really got to step up and call the shots and be very sure of his combinations, which probably looks like so as well.
I don't know. I don't know whether a lot of people would agree with me, but I think Pakistan will start one of the favorites to win this World Cup. I think they have a very, very good squad, and looking at the pitches, I think it will suit the style of play that Pakistan has in T20 cricket as well. They have a very well settled team. Of late, they have not been performing so well, but they have a very good mix of youth and experience. And they wanted to test out certain things, and they experimented with their squad. But I think all in all, the playing 11, we are pretty sure about it, how it is going to go about. And having Fakhr Zaman, a player like Fakhr Zaman is a gold dust for a team like Pakistan, who can sacrifice his batting position for the sake of the team, and how good he has been shuffling in the middle order as well. He's a good opener, a fabulous one-down player, and now coming at 2 down at number 4, he's doing remarkable job. And his mindset has been something that the Pakistani team can look up to, that they have to go about things as Fakhr Zaman is going. Against England as well, he was the only player in Pakistan side playing above 200 strike rate. But as far as the mindset is concerned, I think if they get that little bit of change in their mindset and go about more expressing themselves, I think Pakistan has a very fair chance of doing something magical in this World Cup. They have the bowling lineup, they have a good captain, they have a solid top 3 as well. Apart from Saim Ayub, I'm talking about Fakhr Zaman, Babar Azam and Rizwan. These were traditional top 3, and now they make up the top 4. Saim Ayub unfortunately has not been as successful as we all had expected him to be. I think he has been caught out by the experienced bowlers in international cricket. You can get lucky in domestic and franchise cricket because you don't have all 5 world-class bowlers, so you can look out for a couple of bowlers and target them and get some good score and good strike rate as well. But as far as international cricket is concerned, you have to come up against who's who, and that makes your task pretty difficult. And Saim Ayub, I think, has found it very hard. So what I see is, I still believe it is going to be Rizwan and Babar opening the batting. And for me, if someone asks me, I think you have to try Usman Khan at number 3, and from there on you can get this batting lineup that is only working. I think Pakistan has a very good mix of players, the style of play that they have, and experience and exuberance.
Certainly. Also joining us now on Sports Extra, senior sports journalist Syed Haider. Assalamu alaikum, sir. How are you?
Walaikum assalam, Ahmed. I'm fine. I hope you will be also
I'm very well, sir. Right, so sir, the fever is gripping up now regarding the World Cup. A lot of teams in contention in the squads we can talk about. But when we particularly focus on Pakistan, like Usman also mentioned, that there is something about this team that makes them the favorite to, perform well in an ICC tournament, especially in a T20 World Cup. And I understand that whenever the odds have been against us, even for our players who haven't found form, suddenly in a World Cup, Pakistan becomes very, very unpredictable and very dangerous.
Absolutely. I think Usman has elaborated nicely Pakistan cricket team situation at this moment. Pakistan team is always in the favorite list for any event because Pakistan is always unpredicted. And you have seen in the last tournament in Australia, everyone was saying that Pakistan could not qualify for the semi-finals, but Pakistan went in the final. So Pakistan is always a very strong team, and everyone know that the Pakistan team can do anything at any time. Pakistan have potential. Pakistan have good bowlers, a good combination of batting. They have everything, but only the problem is that they cannot take the right decision for their players. They are getting some problems to get the right position for every batter. Like as Usman said about the Fakhar Zaman. Fakhar Zaman is at this moment in a very good form. He is doing very well. He's getting the ball on the bat. So I think why you're not going to apply Fakhar Zaman in the opening slot, where you have put Saim Ayub, and in last 9 matches, Saim Ayub is totally failed. So I don't know why the management is not going. They are doing the experiment with Rizwan, Babar, and Saim, but totally is out Fakhar from this list. They should go with him, and in the middle order, we need someone. I think Azam Khan is not performing, so Azam Khan should be dropped, and someone, a good batter who could bat in the middle order. We need someone. Hitters, we have already a lot of good batters. They can hit in the last deep over, but you need someone real, absolutely, who know that how to bat in the middle order. You need someone. Iftikhar or Azam Khan, they are the batters for the some balls only, but you need someone for the 5-6 overs and rotate the strike. It's very, very important. If you heard last match against England, Michael Atherton, he was saying every minute that why the Pakistan is not concentrating to rotate the strike. If you cannot get the big hits, so you should go with the singles or 2 runs where you can get it. And if you can get 2 runs on every ball, then you can easily 12 runs in an over. So this is the problem what Pakistan should manage before the mega event. Otherwise, you cannot get the result what you are wishing.
Absolutely. Ali Mehdi, the dilemma is that this is a probable case for Pakistan where they've been obsessed with the boundary ratio but not, focused much on rotating the strike. Now, the dilemma is that once Babar and Rizwan were opening, the rotation was brilliant. One of the reasons why they were occupying the crease more, making the game go as deep as it could. And then, it was unfortunate that players after them couldn't capitalize on the chances or the role that was defined to them. But this is certainly something that in the world of cricket, why I say that from over number 7 till over number 15 is going to be very important.
Yeah, I think you hit the nail on its head. The reason why people are writing off Pakistan, especially the neutrals over here, is because of that middle order. Because look, you can talk about Rizwan and Babar in Pakistan. Why have they been so exceptional in T20 World Cups over the past 2 years? Because of that Babar and Rizwan partnership. The problem is in the middle order because you're not rotating the strike. Ever since the departure of Hafiz and you could say Shoaib Malik, one can say whatever they want to. The thing is that they knew how to rotate the strike, especially Shoaib Malik. Shoaib Malik had that experience how to rotate. The thing over here is that you need to put some you need to motor on in the middle overs, and that's why it's so important not to only go for the boundaries but rotate the strike, because rotation is so important. That's why I think that that going forward, that I think Usman Khan is a very important mix. He's the one you have to back him, because I do not trust Azam Khan. I mean, it's not only about fitness and hitting boundaries, and it's about rotation. And who do you have in between? It is Usman Khan. You have to give him an opportunity. We saw how brilliant he was in the recently concluded Pakistan Super League, and that he just needs to be backed, and if he's given an opportunity, he will perform, because he's got all the shots in the book too. He plays very well, and then he's also a decent fielder too, so he has to be given an opportunity. Him along with the likes of Iftikhar and then obviously Imad down the order, I think they would do well to actually suit each other. But the thing is, we have to back our team, and we have to have a consistent 11, not tinker around it too much, and play our best 11, not play people who are out of form like the likes of Saim Ayub, or you could say Azam Khan. You have to play your best 11, because you've got to get the ground running, because you as soon as there's only the World Cup only starts next week, and once it starts, matches will come thick and fast. So I think they've got to straighten out and make sure that their best 11 plays in the T20 World Cup.
Usman, it's very particular. Like I said, that Babar Azam is pretty sure of his plans. He has always been. And I think it's pretty obvious what Pakistan's playing 11 is. I understand what you mean when you say Usman Khan, but I don't see that happening consistently. What I see is Saim and Rizwan, Babar at 3, Fakhr at 4, and then 5, 6 they go with Azam and Iftikhar. Shadab probably can be floated up the order whenever necessary. But considering, like I still mentioned, the argument that if Babar is to be, and there needs to be, I think this rhetoric of only Babar Azam needs to stop, because there's too much unnecessary pressure on him. Even Gary Kirsten said this as well, that it's not just about one player. Babar's role is very, very crucial, but then again, not necessarily that all pressure is on Babar to score runs.
That is true. Talking about this Pakistan side, see, you always speak about a captain at Babar Azam, the #1 ranking and everything, and fans, we can understand from where they are coming. See, they want their players and their stars to perform in global tournaments. They don't care much about this bilateral series and this domestic events and everything. All that matters is global event. They want our champions to win us Champions Trophy, T20 World Cup, 50 over World Cup, Test Mace, become the #1 ranked team. Even they don't care about the rankings as well. They want to have the global tournament victories, and that is what makes them star. That is what makes them legends. So who has forgotten about the 2017 Champions Trophy? Everybody remembers Junaid Khan, Muhammad Amir, Hassan Ali for that matter. See, they were not global stars. Fakhr Zaman made a name out of that tournament. Shadab Khan was great. So these are the tournaments where your stars have to light up. If they don't perform well, they don't care what they are doing throughout the year, and they don't care about that player of the tournament, player of the year award from the ICC and everything. So you can understand what the fans are feeling, and they are so much into this World Cup, and they are so much into cricket. So you can give a little bit of this to the fans as well. But talking about serious cricket, yes, you cannot just blame one player. You just cannot blame the failure or slowness or the strike rate just on a player who is virtually scoring 50 at will. So that puts a lot of pressure on the captain, on Babar Azam, and you must understand at the end of the day he is also a human. And we were also talking about the flexibility of this side. See, I think you cannot have a rigid side. I was looking into on the venues that where Pakistan is going to play. If you look at this thing, see, the Pakistani team has a lot of pace battery. If you look at the Indian side, on the other hand, they have a lot of spinners. So the teams have worked out the pitches as well. So a lot of understanding and thinking is going behind selecting of the team as well, that on what kind of pitches are we going to play. So having faster bowlers and playing majority of the games in Barbados or St. Kitts, where the ball will come onto the bat and it's going to support the pacers. Pakistan has gone with the pacers, and whereas India, they are going to play on the pitches where it is going to keep slow and low. They have gone with the spinners. So talking about this Pakistan side, and Haider Saab was talking about why Fakhr Zaman is coming at #4 and why not he's opening. So one thing we were discussing in the studio as well is that he is firstly, he's a left-hander. We don't have a left-hander in the middle order. And secondly, he can up that antique anytime. He has got all the shots. He can play spinners well. He can hit them for the boundaries as well. So we don't have a substitute for him in the middle overs. So that is one reason I think he is irreplaceable. Even before Pakistanis brought him to #4, I used to think that he should be batting at #4. That was my perception, and this was the only reason for that. As far as Saim Ayub is concerned, I think whenever there is a batting track, there is going to be a high scoring match. You can always have Saim Ayub to open the innings with either Rizwan or Babar. But if it is not the case and the score is going to be 150, 60, 70, I think they have to go with Rizwan and Babar up the order because of simply sheer consistency and the mountains of runs that they have scored. And over the years, they have been so successful. They are the best opening partnership in T20 history.
I agree, but then again, like I said, I don't see any change being made. And I think that particular question about Saim Ayub is so obvious now that I wonder what the batting coach or what the management is doing right now. It's not just about him with one no-look shot. It's about the fact that every team's marked him now. They're going to get him out in the same position. So that's very, very important as well. But Sir Haider, what is the way forward for Saim at least? Because the team management has defended him. The skipper said that he's just one inning away. I always say that that one inning should be as soon as possible, not after the tournament. Otherwise, it won't matter. But it's become a bit of a conundrum now, because the fact is that I understand the poor youngster. He must be under tremendous pressure as well.
Absolutely. First, I would say about the coach remarks that he needs only one inning to get his rhythm and form. I think it's totally unprofessional. You don't need an inning to play your national game or to get some good batting. You have to play every time. You have to play good. Otherwise, you are not a batsman on the international level. It's nothing what the coaches and the managers they are, or Babar Azam saying always that he needs only one inning, one inning. What is that? One inning. It means that if you cannot do in 100 innings, then you need 101 inning. No, you have to do something. Like Saima Ayub, we have given a hype him, extra hype we have given him. I think he's like a batsman. He has to wait for the international cricket. Our problem is that we see someone is doing well in one match, two match, we put in the Pakistan national team. It's not good. If you see in the Australian or England cricket system, Michael Hussey, he has played his first international match in age of 28. And in Pakistan, mostly players they are playing in 18 or 19 age, and then we say always that we are making the history that 17, 18 years old they are debuting for the Pakistan national team. It's not a way. You have to make someone in your domestic system, in your possible infrastructure. Then you should go with the international team, Pakistan international team. That is the phenomena should be adopted in Pakistan, as in Australia and England they have done. Now, what is the real problem of Pakistan is that Pakistani batters, they have potential, they have talent, but they don't know the selection of the shots. It's always very important. If you see any batter who has batted in the past, he knew that where he has to play on the front foot, where he has to play on the back foot. But our batters, they do everything what they have decided already. Saim Ayub is famous for the no-look shot. If I translate no-look shot in the simple language, blind shot, then Saim Ayub should go in Pakistan blind team, and there he should play. But in the Pakistan international team where you are playing, you have to play sensibly. You have to get something. If you are opening for the Pakistan team, then you have to make a score. You cannot say every time that in the next match, in the next match, in the match. It's not a way. You have to do, everyone should do something at this level. Otherwise, they have to withdraw from the Pakistan national team, and they should give the chances to other batters. We have a lot of good potential in Pakistan domestic cricket, but they are not being given chances. So this is a big dilemma, Ahmed, what we are facing at this moment, and we are not getting perfect team. If you see Babar Azam, always we speak about Babar Azam, but in India, nobody speak about the Virat Kohli. They are speaking for everyone, Jaiswal or Rohit Sharma or Pandya, for everyone. They are our stars. But in Pakistan, we are depending everything on Babar or Rizwan. No, it's not good. You cannot do with only two persons in the national in team. You have 11 players. All the 11 should perform. Otherwise, they should say that we are not eligible for the Pakistan national team.
Certainly. I think that is a very, very particular statement by Sir Haider. The fact is that once you're involved in international cricket, then it's not just about that difference of one or two innings. You've got to perform consistently. Ali Mehdi, I think you'll agree that one of the major reasons Pakistan has suffered, I think not just the entry of players at a very young age based on one innings, but even I think the exit of certain players based on one failure has also been the case as well.
No, I completely agree. It really depends on, when you actually make players enter, you have to make sure that they get some sort of experience. They played some domestic cricket. If they're very raw and they're thrusted into international cricket, then obviously they're going to have problems. You have Saim Ayub as an example. To some extent, Usman Khan, even though he is about 27, 28, but he hasn't played a lot of domestic cricket, obviously. He was playing in the UAE, but now he's actually had one very terrific PSL franchise. So it is a huge risk factor for that matter. You have to give your experienced players, a good run over there, and then on merit basis, whichever players aren't performing, then you take them out of the team. The thing over here is you shouldn't thrust them into this, because look, Saim Ayub right now, like I said this previously, to Saim Ayub right now must be under so much pressure. How do I do? He has to be backed up and stuff, but the thing is we are going into a world tournament, so there's a catch-22 situation over here. Do you want to play him? Do you not want to play him? The problem is that over the past 12 innings he's had about 8-9 innings where he's had only single-digit scores. If that's the case, obviously his confidence is down, and you want to actually not play him. So it's a bit of a strange, difficult situation, but I still think that you have to play your best team. You have to play the big ones, the Fakhars and the Rizwans and the Babars, and in that middle order you'll have to take a gamble too. And look, if you've removed some players, then you have to make sure that whatever replacements you have, you give them the right opportunity.
But Ali Mehdi, if you're bent on playing Azam Khan, let's suppose, if you're bent on playing him, then rather than, I've said it countless times that I want people to understand that Azam's not the player who will build an innings. His role should be very defined to hit those quick sixes and just change the momentum of the game.
The thing with, if you want to bring Azam Khan, you have to bring him down the order. You cannot bring him at number 4, number 5. It just doesn't work that way.
You can do that with Shadab, though.
You can do that with Shadab. You can do that. Why am I saying Usman? I know people, some of them have, the vendetta against him, or some people are not fond of him too. But the thing with Usman Khan, at least he gives you that rotation option too. He's fitter over there. He actually finds the boundaries too. So, he's a thinking player. The thing with Azam, I'm not against him, and none of us are for that. But the fact of the matter, he doesn't suit that number 3, 4, 5 position. He comes number 6, number 7, last 2, 3 overs where he can hit you some clobber, some sixes too, where if it works out, great. If not, then, so be it. But the fact of the matter is that he just doesn't suit that. I just don't understand how you can play him at number 4 or number 5. It makes absolutely no sense. He's not going to rotate the strike. In fact, it's only going to get worse. You either have a huge risk factor of either he clicks or otherwise, he gets out. So, that middle order, you really need that glue, and you need the players to actually rotate, because when you are actually putting a big score, or even when you're chasing, it can put so much pressure. So that's why they have to find a real role for Azam. Otherwise, don't play him.
Right now, Usman, if you look at Pakistan's number 5, 6, 7, particularly that becomes Iftikhar Ahmed, Azam Khan, Shadab Khan and Imad Wasim in that 4 slot. Looks pretty good. I mean, I understand where people do come from when we talk about Pakistan's tail, but this time I see a lot of potential in that as well.
It is very good actually, but I think none of them know that who is going to come at 5, 6 or 7. That is the problem with this Pakistan side. If they experiment too much, or they stay too rigid. So this has to be sorted out, and I am afraid they don't have a lot of time to do that. It's just next week and the World Cup just begins, and you have to just go with your best playing 11, and unfortunately we are not so sure about that best playing as well, and secondly we are not so sure about our batting order as well. So if you are having Fakhar at 4, I would suggest that if there are a number of overs to go, you have to send in Shadab, or if there are fewer overs, you have to send in Iftikhar. And as far as Azam Khan is concerned, I completely agree with Madi that he has to have a role similar to Shahid Afridi if he clicks. That in inverted comma, if he clicks, we are going to do this. If he doesn't click, it's fine. So that is what he's going to do, because he's not a hair between the wickets, and he's there in the side just to hit a couple of sixes.
But it's not playing him. There's another subject, and that is that obviously you can't have him in the outfield. So you're forced to play him as a wicket keeper.
Yeah, he will play as a wicket keeper. I actually don't mind that too much, because that opens up Rizwan, who's a very, very good fielder in the infield and the outfield as well. He's a fabulous fielder, and so Pakistan gets the luxury of a brilliant fielder in the outfield. So he doesn't have to keep. So the problem with Azam Khan, so this is a $1 million question actually. I was one of those who wasn't much supportive of having Azam Khan in the side. But now if you look at the 15 players that you have selected for the World Cup, the role which he can do, I don't think the other 14 can do it. And he's someone who can hit 32 runs off 10 balls, and none of our other players can do that. Talking about Saim Ayub, he was there to give a brisk start to the Pakistan side. I was going through his strike rates and his style of play. See, even if he clicks, his strike rate is from 140 to 150. If he clicks, if he doesn't, it stays around 140. So what was wrong from Rizwan and Babar? They were going about 130 to 135. So that strike rate difference of 5, that makes a difference in the power play of some 1 or 2 runs, and the risk factor that Saim Ayub brings in, and the security factor that Babar and Rizwan have. I don't understand the Saim Ayub factor, but Azam Khan I do understand, and completely what Madi was talking about. When there are 3.5 overs remaining, send in this thunderstorm. If he goes if it can make a difference of 10-15 runs. If it doesn't, that is what Pakistan was going to end up anyway.
Well, I understand the importance of playing, technical cricket, technically being very sound, and the fact of rotation of the strike. But Sir Haider, I think the real difference has got to be Pakistan's percentage of hitting sixes. That is probably, I think, one of the lowest when it comes to teams. Even if you look at the last match, probably Fakhar Zaman and a handful of one or two players were amongst those sixes when we talk about certain games that have progressed. If I calculate it throughout the World Cup as well, there have been times when Pakistan has even failed to hit 1 6 in a game of an ICC tournament as well.
Yeah, that's true. You know why? Because the Pakistani batters, they are not using the feet. Against the spinners, if you will not use the feet and you will not go down the track, then you cannot get big hits. In England, they are the big grounds. They are not PSL grounds. So in PSL, the batters, they were getting heavy sixes. But in England, it's not easy. You have to use your feet against the spinners and against the fast bowlers. You should be very well on the short pitch deliveries. Then you can get it. That's a major problem of Pakistani batters. They are afraid to go outside the crease, and against the short pitch deliveries, they are not perfect. This is the major problem of Pakistani batters. Then, secondly, they are not focusing exactly what they have to do and what they have to get their score. I have something, maybe I'm wrong, but I think everyone is trying to get some runs on the scoreboard to prove that he is eligible for the next match. Only they are doing the tactics, this one. Otherwise, they don't want to do something surprising things. As Usman said, that like Shahid Afridi, Azam Khan should do something like Shahid Afridi in the last overs, 5-6 balls and get some big hits. Usman, you should, I don't know, you will agree with me, but I would say that Shahid Afridi has used always the feet. Always he was outside the crease, and he was never afraid to go outside the crease. But Azam Khan, he cannot move. That's a problem. I can bet everyone, all 24 million Pakistanis, I can bet that if Azam Khan would be in England, he cannot be selected for any club cricket team.
Yeah.
Not any club cricket team. And you are giving chance in the national team. He is not eligible for the national team. He is not a batter for the Pakistan national team. But I don't know what is the phenomenon, what is the criteria of the Pakistan selectors. They are putting in every match, and if he cannot field, they have put him in the wicket keeping. Even Rizwan is the best wicket keeper in the Pakistan team, and you are putting him in the field. You are not utilizing the Rizwan behind the wickets. That's a big dilemma of Pakistan team, Ahmed, and we cannot forget what they are doing. The history is being written that a batter you have included in the Pakistan team, he was not eligible for the club cricket team.
I understand. I think other players then, when they will be asked about their fitness, would have a very particular answer. They'll feel that, they've probably been put to another group, and, like I said, you've got to treat everybody in the same, and sometimes you can't treat everybody in the same. I understand that argument. But then again, you have to be extremely extraordinary to be treated special. But Ali Mehdi, the next chapter in this squad in the World Cup certainly comes down to Pakistan's bowling. Now, one might have it that on paper this is, a bowling attack that one would lick their lips. You talk about Naseem and Shaheen Shah Afridi opening, and then Amir coming in the first change. Absolutely brilliant stuff over there in terms of fast bowling. But then on their given day, they've got to make sure that they perform, and especially the fact that Pakistan's death overs are something to be worried about.
Definitely, you have to be very worried about the death bowling, and that is obviously an area which they say that Haris Rauf is actually, he's the marquee when it comes to the death bowling. But the thing with Haris Rauf is so expensive up top that death bowling doesn't make a difference, and majority of the time, yes, it does work out, but sometimes it doesn't, and if it doesn't, he can go for 40 to 50 runs, which can be just catastrophic in T20 cricket. So that's why it's a big of a gamble. But when it comes to the fast bowling, I still think that this combination of Amir, Shaheen Shah and Naseem is perfect. Naseem hasn't played too much T20 international cricket. I mean, you compare him, he hasn't played even in the game series against New Zealand to in Ireland. He looked a bit off, but I think he's getting that rhythm towards this, and I still think that he is our marquee bowler. He's our most important bowler. So those three are up top are very good. But then it comes to the spinners, and when we talk about the spinners too, you know, this is the biggest conundrum right now. Which spinners do we play, do we not? The thing is that we had taking Abrar. I know we've spoken about this earlier too, but we have to play Abrar. You have to give them the opportunity because on those slow turning tracks, if there's anybody who's going to get assistance, is Abrar, and he is your mystery spinner. So you've got to give him an opportunity. Imad, whatever you say, has been brilliant. In the last match too, he actually only conceded about 18 runs, 4.5 runs per over. He got 2 wickets too. So he's so important up top. He's going to get you those wickets, so he's going to slow down that run rate, and then in the middle overs he can come. So he's very good when it comes to economy and the wickets too. The important thing is the $1 million, in fact I'd say $1 billion, Shadab Khan. He is the biggest enigma. You know, he can actually kick off and he can actually do well for you, but majority of the time, let's be very honest, if you look at white ball cricket, he has been trash over the past 1 year. And I'm sorry I have to say this, but he just hasn't been good. And the problem is, do you really want to play him as a spinner over there and, you know, concede about 40-50 runs, because it is so easy to hit him. I mean, I remember last year in the Asia Cup, you know, he was bowling full tosses for fun, and Rohit Sharma was licking his lips, you know, when he was batting against him.
Absolutely. I agree with Ali Mehdi, but Usman, what I'm thinking is that maybe in West Indies we find a different Shadab Khan than what we're seeing.
I'm a big fan of Shadab Khan, and I was getting really angry he was talking against. See, Shadab in the playing 11, I think he's a must. That is what I think.
Even when you a game out of nowhere. Yes.
He has to come in the side, and there are many options how you can utilize him. I'll give you just one example. If you take out Saim Ayub and have Rizwan Babar opening the batting, you can have Shadab at number 3, just like an PSL formula, and you can have an extra bowler in that matter. Okay, and you can, in place of Saim Ayub, you can have Abrar. So you will have 6 bowlers. And Shadab coming at number 3 is not something which is very new to him. So he can do that. And if he can hit a couple of sixes and go out, so that was a lottery anyway. So having Shadab in the side, and he's a match winner on his day. Just remember the South African game, how he won us that game single-handedly, scoring 30-odd runs, picking a couple of wickets. He can win you games. He can win you games by fielding as well. He's a brilliant fielder. So having Shadab, I think they will have Shadab in the playing 11. I'm someone who thinks that even if we had 10 more games before the World Cup, he should have been featuring in all those 10 games, because he's such an important player. I personally feel if all the players are in form, I think he's the best T20 player in Pakistan side. In form, that is. So he's out of form. I think the team has to back him, the fans have to back him, because if he comes good in this T20 World Cup, certainly Pakistan among the favourites in the top 3.
Certainly. Sir Haider, finally I must ask you very quickly, how do you see Babar Azam reacting as a captain now? What should he do to stamp his authority on the team and make sure that, you know, the strategy, everything that they're working on actually works to their advantage?
I think there is no question about the authority of the Babar Azam as a captain. I think he has been authorized in all departments. What he needs, he can do everything. He has support from the chairman. He has support from the management and selection committee and everything. Now Babar Azam, it's a question how to Babar Azam react with this team. Babar Azam is a good batter. He is a very good cricketer. He knows every player of our Pakistan team, but I think somewhere he's lacking something. He's I think some sort of the bravery he needs. I think he has to be brave in the field. I think sometimes he wants some decisions, but he cannot take it. I don't know why. And in the fielding, he has to marshal the field exactly. At every ball, he has to take a view of the fielding, and should speak with the bowler if the fielding is like that. And the bowler should bowl on the plan. That is very necessary. The captain, he should communicate with the bowlers, with the fielders at every ball. Then he can get a good result. Otherwise, if the bowler will go as a traditional captain, conventional captain, then we cannot get big result. And you know, in West Indies, it's not easy to bat in the West Indies. It's a red soil pitches where 200 you cannot get 200 plus in every match. 160, 170 runs will be very hard to get if you are chasing the target. And if you are putting a target, then you should go 170 plus, and anyhow, otherwise you cannot win the match. So Babar Azam should understand the situation, the climate, and the what he has the contingency of the Pakistan team. He has to get everything in his mind and should go. And most important, his own performance. That is very important. If he cannot get big innings in this tournament, then it will be big problem for the Pakistan.
Certainly, it can be disastrous. Thank you very much, Sir Heather, for joining us. That, of course, wraps up our segment for cricket. And now we move on to football. And I think what better way to talk about football than the FA Cup, where Manchester, like I told you in the introduction as well, finally turned red. It was Manchester United who had the better of their rivals, and I think the best team right now almost in Europe, and especially the Premier League, Manchester City. But it was all United, and I would really say that they've won a trophy at a very, very particular time. So we'll be talking about that in detail. Ali Mehdi, how do you feel first of all?
I feel over the moon. It's been about 4 days since Manchester United actually achieved a historic 13th FA Cup title. It was a long time coming. Manchester United have already played 6 finals this century, and going into this they had lost 3 finals. They lost one in 07 against Chelsea, 18 against Chelsea, Manchester City, the rivals in 2022. So they really needed this title, and cometh the moment, cometh the time. The team. The team really delivered on the day. Nobody gave them a chance. I remember a few days ago, and we were talking about the English Premier League, and both of you said, especially Usman Bhai said, and I'm sorry I have to point to that, no chance, Manchester United not going to win. But something inside told me that, you know what, Erik ten Hag is planning for this moment. He's working very hard. He's fighting for his life over here, and the players really want to deliver on the stage. And on the day, I still believe that if Manchester United have a fit team, they can give it to Manchester City, and that's what they did. They had their centre backs in Varane and Martinez back. Yes, Luke Shaw is injured, but Van Bissaka was over there. Dalot, who is our most consistent player, the Players' Player of the Year, was playing exceptional. Playing a 4-2-4 formation with Amrabat and then also McTominay over there, and Menu, over there too. Absolutely brilliant. And you know what? The star of the day was Menu. That second goal was brilliant. He ran, from across the pitch. And most importantly is what they did is that they didn't give a sniff to Manchester City. The first half was completely United. Second half was a dogged performance by United, not giving Manchester City a chance. The real team and the best team and the red team of Manchester and the real team actually won on the day.
Well, yes, Usman, what would you like to add? Particularly, where did City would think that they went wrong?
Everything Mahdi Bhai told in the end. He just forgot to add something that on that day. Yes. On that day, the best team won. That is certainly true. I think what Manchester City lacked was they were never in the game. I think they just did not turn up. And they had their best playing 11. They had already wrapped up the Premier League, so there was no pressure whatsoever. They were not in the Champions League final, so this was going to be their last game of the season, and they should just have enjoyed it. And they should once again have dominated Manchester United and shown that who is the boss in Manchester. But it was the other way around, and Ten Hag had a lot to prove. I think he was the team and the manager were playing for too much more than what Manchester City was doing. Manchester City wanted the trophy. Manchester United, on the other hand, wanted the trophy. They wanted the Europa Cup qualification as well, and they also wanted their manager to remain in the hot seat as well. I think they were playing for their manager as well, and Ten Hag had a lot to prove. But I'm not so sure that just winning the FA Cup has done too much wonders for him and the team as well. But we as fan, we are very surprised how Manchester United, if this is how they can play, then what have they been doing for the past 1 year? They have just not turned up. They play boring football and they don't get the results as well. Even if you play boring football and you're getting the 3 points and you're winning games, it's fine. But if you're not winning and you're playing too boring, so neither the owners would like it nor the fans would like it. And how long are the fans going to support and back you? So the criticism that is on Manchester United is always true, and the praises that Manchester City gets is also much worthy of it. They are worthy of it. But as far as the FA Cup is concerned, not just the final. If you talk of the semi-final as well, Manchester City just got a lottery in the semi-final against Chelsea. That was Chelsea's game to lose. They were so dominant in that game. They had all their chances, only for Jackson to just spoon them off. So they won the semi-final. They were very lucky, but against Manchester United in the final, I think they got a very, very tough adversary. And from the first moment itself, I completely agree with Mahdi. The Manchester United just did not allow Manchester City to settle in. Their high back line which has done wonders for them throughout the season. They just outmaneuvered them, and they had those fast players on the wings that could just run. The Garnacho, he was very instrumental in the first goal. It was a gifted goal certainly, but he did create pressure. We have to agree with that. And Guardiola, who has been sensational in the past 1.5 months, it was his mistake that gifted. It was his assist that on which Garnacho scored. Even they were going to score the second time itself, and that was again, once again they just outmaneuvered Manchester City, and they broke the offside trap, and that's inches away, and it would have been 2-0, but it was called for offside. But Manchester United just did not back off. That was a warning, and which Manchester City just did not listen to. And when you have Bruno Fernandes as your playmaker, you are always in the game. Just a couple of good players like Bruno Fernandes, and Manchester United would be at the pinnacle of the Premier League as well, and that is what they did. And Manu was in brilliant form, and you have to give some credit to Ten Hag and the youngsters of Manchester United. I think they have a bright future, but how long? For the past few years we have been talking these things, and a new manager comes in, he brings new players, and things are just that mid-table things or upper middle table things that they just slightly qualify for the Champions League in the end, or they qualify for the Europa Cup. But we want a Manchester United who is fighting for the title, and that has been lacking for the past couple of years.
But rumours are still circulating about changing managers, and that might even have got a couple of names as well.
That is what I said, that I don't think that this performance is going to save Ten Hag. Say Mahdi might be having a separate opinion, I don't know, but if this is the performance that Manchester United has shown, and they think that it can keep their manager for another one boring year, I don't think so. And if you have a couple of managers, that big name managers who are suddenly available in the market, I think they have to do away with Ten Hag. A couple of months back you could have said that we don't have players, we don't have managers in the market, but now you have Poch, a brilliant coach, and Thomas Tuchel is suddenly available. And if you listen to the reports coming out from Munich, they say that just because he had contacted Manchester United, they had a contact already in February, that is one of the reasons he did not extend his contract with Bayern Munich. So you can ask Bayern Munich how difficult it was to get a new coach, and they had to go with Vincent Kompany. So I think the Manchester United is not going to let this thing go to have Poch or Thomas Tuchel.
Right. Ali Mehdi, your final thoughts on the managerial rumours circulating Manchester United? I would have been happy if some of those names included David Moyes.
Going about Moyes for ages, but no.
He's taunting.
Yeah, but on a serious note over here, Ahmed, I have to say that 80 to 85%, I look at the statistic of the fans, are actually supporting Ten Hag. And there is a reason why they're supporting Ten Hag. Look, Ten Hag had everything against him this season. His players were injured, players were not performing. And then at the same time, what happened is he had this mountain of injuries. And then obviously at the same time, the takeover, Sir Jim Ratcliffe, and 25.5% of stake being taken over by Ineos. There was so much happening off the field and on the field too that it was very difficult. You took a look at his first season. He was absolutely brilliant to come third, to win a trophy, to get the players firing up. And the most important thing is that your central pairing was not playing. The reason, the cornerstone to your playing very well, the Varane and Martinez were not playing. So, things were sort of out of his control. And look, it was a really bad season, I agree. But at the end of the day, what matters, Ahmed, and that is trophies. He's won 2 trophies in the space of 2 years, something which Arteta hasn't done, over the past few years. And the reason I bring Arteta to, yes, you're challenging for the title, but you didn't win the title. You won the FA Cup too. He won a Carabao Cup. He won an FA Cup when no one given him a chance away. So if you actually, if he departs and the whole setup departs, then we start over from scratch. And let's not forget, he's the reason why Garnacho and Mino are playing over there. And he's promoted so many players too. Yes, he's got it wrong. No manager gets it right. But at the end of the day, I think it would be absolutely cruel to actually get rid of him right now, considering the situation which has been happening in the background.
Certainly. Thank you very much, Ali Mehdi and Malik Usman, for joining us. That wraps up Sports Extra. For me and the entire team, it's goodbye for now.